In some cases, you may want your reactive code to not be so reactive, which I know sounds ludicrous, but let me explain. Basically, sometimes you don't want Shiny to immediately perform reactive calculations from widget inputs. So notice in all my previous examples, when I inputted text, it immediately did the calculations as soon as it got the chance to. However, often your calculations are expansive and you simply don't want the reactivity to occur immediately. You want the user to input them, think about them, and make sure they got it set right, and then push go or something like that. So in other words, you want something like a submit button, something, and it's very simple to do this. Let's see, so here I'm still doing a page with a sidebar. Hello Shiny is my header I keep putting in it. So here I have text1 is my input for text1, text2 is my text2 input, and then I'm going to put an action button called go button. So the label is go button, and the input ID is go button, and the label above the button will be go exclamation point. And then the main panel, you'll see it's just outputting text1, text2, text3. Okay? And then my server.r, in my server.r function, here I'm just going to output text1, I'm going to output text2, and then in the text3, I'm going to make the execution of that reactive code dependent on the go button, okay? And so I'm going to, sort of create this dependency on the go button right here, and then this isolate statement will isolate doing that statement until the button is pressed. Okay, so let's try it. Okay, now I'm going to hit A and B just like before. Notice when I change A to C, it changes there. When I change B to D, it changes there. And when I hit go, it displays both of them, C and D, right? I could change this to E, F, I could write in data products here, right? Oops, I want it up here. I want data products up there, and then is cool, are cool, are cool. Okay, and it doesn't, notice it says, data products there and is are cool there, but it won't concatenate it into the sentence until you press the button go. Okay. And let's see, so I have another example here, I try to just discuss what we saw. It doesn't display text3 until the go button is pressed. The variable input go button, it gets incremented every single time you press the button. So you can actually use that to create conditional statements, sort of like if go button equals 1, then you could say you've pressed the button once. So here's I replaced the code in that other example where I said if go button equals 0, then you've pressed the button, as if go button equals 1, you've pressed it once, and then else, okay, quit pressing it. Okay. Okay, so you can see the code over here, and then now let's look over here and input some text. Okay, so I'm going to put just A, B, and B there, and notice it reactively displays the text. It says you have not pressed the button. I pressed the button once, you pressed it once. Okay, quit pressing it. Okay, so that's how you can build condition on the number of button presses statements into your reactive code.